Good evening, beautiful, and welcome. In today's video, we will take a look at how men view you, or what men think about you in general. You could be a lady watching or a guy, but mostly my audience, about 97% of my audience, is female. And they do watch heterosexual readings mostly, so this is going to lean towards more of the romantic interest or romantic view of men towards my viewers. But if you are a male watching, but you're also interested in men, you may also watch this reading, and this is going to tap into a bit more of a romantic side of things. So please click off this video if you want to see how women find you, unless you're comfortable with me using the he pronoun and you want to put the reading on yourself and imagine that it's me saying she, I guess. But it's completely up to you, whatever makes you comfortable, okay? You have 3 options in front of you. I already prepared the piles, so I hope you can feel the energy from 3 different piles. Group 1 is tree, and the numbers on it are 3 and 5. You may pick by the number or the vibe of the cards that you feel, or the symbol. So number 1 is tree, number 2 is the house, and the numbers on it are 6 and 3, so those could be significant for you. And group 3 is the star, and the numbers connected to it are 2, 3, and 4. You may pick by, again, symbols, numbers, or it could even be that you may pick by the birthday that you have, and the number, the date of your birthday could be connected to these numbers. So whatever you feel like, whatever you're connected to, you may pick 1 or more piles. And let's begin with group 1. Group 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked the tree group, let's take a look at your cards for how men view you. Okay, group 1, the cards that we have for you are the Fool, the World, Strength, Ace of Swords, in fact, not the page, Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords, we have the Moon, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords, so a lot of swords. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very likely. We also have Leo with Strength and Cancer with the Moon. Then for your oracle cards, we have loving and trusting yourself and belief in your beauty. Right, group 1. I see that men see you as a warrior. Men see you as a person you may be the kind of person who's very into your own self. You may not be the type of person who gives too much attention to other people. And you may concern yourself more. You may mind your own business, and you may not be the kind of person who gossips or who is concerned with the rest of the world. I see you concerned with yourself. I see that you may stay to yourself, but I also see with the Strength card, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, you may be a very good speaker. You may speak your thoughts. You may be very honest. You may even be a bit blunt with your thoughts, but it is just very interesting that something about you and speaking, you and communication is coming through. You may have a very beautiful voice, you may sing, or you may be a good debater, perhaps. You may work in something that has to do with speaking, so your manner of speech could be very significant, very important, and a lot of people may pay attention to the way you speak. Your voice could be the kind of voice that can even tame lions, I see. You could even be the kind of person, because we see a lion in a strength card, we see 2 horses in the Knight of, in fact, we see 3 horses. So you may be connected to animals a lot. We also see butterflies. So you may be connected to animals. Oh, I also see a dog and a bird. A lot of animals, okay. And a snake. Right. So you may be very connected to nature, and this is something that men notice about you. You may be very connected to nature. You may even be very close to animals. You may have a pet or multiple pets, and this is something that men notice about you, and men are attracted to this aspect of you, I see. Men also see that you are somebody who animals feel very comfortable with. You may be the person who other people's pets come running towards when they see you. So you may have very welcoming energies, and you may be very gentle of a speaker. If not gentle, then you may be a speaker who can stand up for others. Maybe with the Ace of Swords, it's like your words are very sharp and cut through, and you do cut through a lot of bullshit. And you're just very capable for communication. You may even work in marketing or some sort of speech or anything that has to do with communication. So that could be your career path. And how men see you is that they see that you don't give up. You don't give up in your beliefs. You speak up for yourself. You are not the kind of person who's going to back down. You're not the person who's going to shy away from giving your opinion. And you're not the person who is going to bend. You're not somebody who gives up. 8 of Swords, we see a figure who's holding on and who is not letting go. And with the tree too, it's very clear that your image in men's eyes is that of a warrior figure, or is that of a person who does not back down, a person who does not get afraid, who doesn't get scared. You're the person who does not get pushed back. If somebody tries to push you back, you push them back, is how people see you. I see that you may be a person who is very big into equality and feminism. And this is something that shines through very much when men see you. You may be all about speaking your rights, and if you are a female, then you may be all about speaking on women's rights and things like that. So those topics are very important to you, they're very significant, and this is something that you may make the focus of your communication. You may speak on women's rights and stuff like that. You may speak up on it, and this is something that is very noticeable about you in men's eyes. Very heavy air energies, so your sun, moon, rising could be in air signs. Gemini, to be very specific, also Leo, I do feel. But overall, you're very self-confident with loving and trusting yourself and belief in your beauty. You don't need other people's opinions. You don't need others to tell you how to live your life. You're not somebody who listens to other people for their input, and you know what you're doing, and you can choose what's right and wrong for you. And you're not somebody who's going to be backing down because somebody tried to sway your mind, especially people who have no right to speak in your life. And you're not the person who is going to be too concerned about other people's opinions. You care about your own opinions, and you care about those opinions that you defend. Most likely, again, about women's rights or anything that you stand up for. It's something that you debate on, and something or multiple things that are very visible about you that you speak up on, that you speak against. You may speak against injustice. You may even be a lawyer, or whatever your career is. You are a good speaker. But it's very apparent that you believe in your own beauty, you're self-confident, you're self-sufficient, and you're also self-aware. You may be well-traveled with the World card. You may be an internet personality somehow. Or you may have very strong opinions that you post online, and this is something people notice about you, people respect you for, and men notice about you. A lot of men see you online perhaps, or at your work, and this is where a lot of men's energy is coming through from. So the people who see you either online or see you in real life interacting with you, those are the men who are giving their opinion about you in this reading, and they see you as somebody who's self-sufficient, as somebody who's a warrior, as somebody who's strong, somebody with beliefs and with knowledge and with a lot of capability to put effort. You're a stable person, you're not going to back down, and you are going to speak up about what's right and wrong. Okay, group 1. This is what I see for you. Thank you very much for watching. I know this may be a short read, but this is what I saw for you. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Group 2, welcome to reading. If you picked the house, let's take a look at how men view you. In Group 2, the cards that we have for you are 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the Sun. We have the Queen of Wands, a lot of fire, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Empress. Oh, we also have the 6 of Swords. And for your Oracle cards, we have the Muse living in my dreams and the lightness of being. Okay, right away, you may be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or this is your energy. Your energy is very fiery. Your energy is very passionate. It's very expressive. It's very intense. I see that you may be the talk of the town kind of a person with the Empress, with 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Men straight up see you as a 10 out of 10. You may be extremely physically attractive. You may be the perfect image. You may be the splitting image of a person who men usually want to be with. With the Muse living in my dreams, we again have number 10. So, again, 10 out of 10, you're a 10. Or you could be born in October, or your birth date could be 10, or that is the number that you resonate with the most, maybe. But whatever the case, we also have number 9s. Whatever the case, you're just it. You are the ultimate kind of you're the it girl, is what I see. When men see you, if you see the Empress card, it's like a man is bowing down to this Empress figure. So when men see you, they want to bow down to you. They want to worship you. You may be a worship-worthy kind of a lady or a gentleman, and you may be the exact kind of person who's just incredibly attractive to the point that it's unreal. You may have very long, flowy hair. If not, then your hair is something that's very special. You may adorn it with some items, some hair accessories. Or it could be that your hair is very red or it's dyed in a unique color. But your hair is very significant. With so many 10s and the Empress, also the house, it is also a possibility that you could be married, or you may have been married in the past. And this is something the men also know about you, and this is something that may even keep them up at night, that you're married and they can't be with you. And the possibility of them being close to you may have been taken away from them in their eyes because you're married. So, you do not necessarily have to be married, but this, like I said, is a big possibility that this is something that men know about you and they notice about you. But whatever it is, you just have that charm, you have that vibe, you have the Queen of Wands energy. And the Queen of Wands is my favorite character in the tarot cards. She is, like, ultimately we call the Empress the it girl, but for me, Queen of Wands is, like, better than the Empress in my eyes. She's just that much of a figure, she's that much of an icon, that she's irresistible. And you may be that person. You may be irresistible. You may have beautiful legs, you may have beautiful hair, you may have a beautiful body in general, and you may be the kind of person that people think about, that people cannot stop thinking about, that men cannot stop thinking about. You may be the kind of person that people have dreams about. Even you may be like, not literally dreams at night, but even daydreaming. You are the dream, you are the person. I just don't know what else to say. You're just the kind of person that men want to be with, the kind of person, even I see if women are attracted to you, or even if not, then even women find you as incredibly beautiful and irresistible, and they may want to be like you. I see there to be an like a light element of envy from women, because they may be afraid that you may steal their partners. But if we are looking at how men see you as devastatingly attractive. You don't have to be necessarily conventionally beautiful, but you may have an aspect of charm. That charm, maybe you have a way with words, maybe you have a way with movement, you know what looks good on you and you wear it, or whatever the case, you are a temptress sort of a vibe. You have that tempting, attractive, just magnetic sort of aura. You have magnetism. Your aura may be very root chakra colored. It could be very red or orange, and that is very strong, that I see in your pile. Overall, you are the it girl. Overall, you are the it person. You are such a shiny and magnetic person with the sun card. Everybody looks at you. Whatever you're doing, you are the talk of the town. You are the person who people want to be like. You're the person who people want to be with. You are just perfect in people's eyes, in men's eyes, and men just wish they had a piece of you. You are irresistible. If you know how the Queen of Wands card in this deck looks, you would get an idea of how men view you and what men think about you. I cannot talk about it right now. Also, I'm going to let you know that I cannot speak too much about intimate details here about what men think about you, but I do have a Patreon, and I am going to promote it very soon. Right now, I'm not promoting it too much because I don't have enough of an audience yet who I think would care. But overall, yes, I do see that I would like to talk about you in a more intimate way, because this is what is coming through from men, because they are that attracted to you. If you want a detailed reading on the intimate details, on the sexual details of readings, then make sure to check out my description. I have a Patreon account. It's only $5 a month, and you can get access to all my videos. When I do get members, I'm going to keep uploading regularly, so let me know if you do subscribe, if you want to see certain content, and I'm going to make it for you on Patreon in great detail. But since I cannot talk about too many aspects in YouTube videos, you are going to have to bear with me and just know that you are irresistible, you're charming, you're stimulating to men, and there's nothing else to say about you than the fact that you're irresistible, you're too attractive, and you make people just lose their wits when you talk to them, when you interact with them. People's minds just leave their body, is what I see. Okay, group 2, thank you very much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you in my next video. Group 3, welcome. If you picked the star card, let's take a look at how men view you. Group 3, what can I say about you? I love this. Okay, let me tell you about the cards that you have. We have a lot of water. Knight of Water, Ace of Air, the Chariot, Three of Wands. We have the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Knight of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, the Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant or the Priest, Three of Cups, King of Swords, the Emperor, and for your Oracle cards we have Indulging in the Impossible Pleasure and Like a Flower in Spring. Okay. Zodiac signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could be an Aries or a Taurus, Libra person who's watching. That could be you, or that could be the most significant men that are watching you, that are viewing you. So it's an emperor figure, a high priest, and a king of swords figure. Okay, we see you in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies most likely. Or fire energies, I don't know if I said it, but Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And what do I see? How do men view you? Men view you as a complete tease. Men view you as a person who's there sitting all looking pretty and looking back at them, and the moment they come towards you, you slip out of their fingers. You may be the kind of person who gets what they want. You may be the kind of person who gets the men that you want. And this is something that men know about you, because with the Chariot, with the Emperor, with Flower in Spring, and with the Six of Wands, it's like you know your power. You know what you're doing. You know how to get things done. You know how to get what you want. You can even be sneaky about it, and that's not a bad thing. If you know how to use tactic, you use it, and you're very good at it. You have skill. Not only do you have beauty, you also have skill. So this could be something that men know about you. Men may think that you use pretty privilege, and that may be something that they admire about you. Somehow I want to say, how do men admire you, or how much men admire you, instead of how men view you, because I just see so much admiration and attraction. I see that they view you as a person who is so attractive, so shiny, so beautiful. You're like a flower in spring. You're so colorful, so vibrant, and so tempting. But the moment they come close to you, you just fly away. You and they want to pick you up on their shoulder like this, and they want to take you to their place and tie you down and just like be all wild with you. Here, I'm going to let you guys know that I have a Patreon for adult readings and 18 plus readings. It's only $5 a month if you guys want to check it out. I cannot talk about the naughty details in this video, and I cannot show all the cards very openly here. So if you guys want to support me there and watch more naughty detailed videos with no censorship, then be sure to let me know the topics you'd like to see, and let me know that you want to see detailed videos like that, okay? But for now, for YouTube, I'm going to keep it hush-hush, and I'm going to tell you about the safe for work details and how men view you. Men view you as somebody who they want to fight for, as somebody they want to win, somebody they want to get. You're somebody who's very hard to get. There may be a lot of admirers that you have, and those people are all competing against each other. Whether they know it or not, they are competing mentally or energetically to come towards you. It's like, if I don't know if I can talk about it, but if you know how there's a competition in a natural sort of way when conception is happening, and there's a natural competition about who's going to swim the fastest towards the egg and who is going to be the winner and the most capable to fertilize the egg. And that's the kind of competition I see here. It's like these men are competing amongst themselves to see who is worthy enough to be with you, who's worthy enough to be chosen by you. That's like a competition, like a game to them. I see that you are the kind of person with the Ten of Wands. I'm sure you cannot see the card properly. Let me put it here. With the Ten of Wands, this person is holding up a very heavy mushroom on their above their head. So it's like this is these men's attraction for you, it's just very hard for them to pick up. It's very hard for them to keep holding up and not act on it, because you are there, you just show your beautiful self and then you're gone, and men cannot do anything about it, and they want to keep looking at you and they want to have you in their arms. They want to indulge in the impossible pleasure, but you make it impossible, because with the star, it's like you are such a shiny person, such a shiny thing in their eyes, but you're so far away, you're uncatchable, you're unholdable, you're just gonna be like a fish that's gonna slip away, and you don't stick in one place. You're a traveler, you're an adventurer, and this is something that men notice, and this is something that even bothers them but also keeps them hooked to you. It's like a painful pleasure. So it's like they want to keep looking at you, but it hurts them to look at you because they cannot have you. It's like that. It's like a person who's dieting and they see their favorite cake and they don't know how to control themselves because they want it so bad, but they cannot have it because they have to restrain themselves. Right? I hope you understand what I mean. Anyway, this is what I see for you for how men see you, group 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video.